Welcome to day 414 of our DSO journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein, and today I'm by myself. Brian's still on vacation in Vegas right now, so I think might be the first time I've done a video by myself. Maybe it's the second, I'm not sure, but it's gonna be a little weird. It's gonna be a little weird just because it's I don't have anyone to talk to, so I'm just talking to you guys. But we're going to skip the diamond question of the day because that's Brian's specialty. And we're going to get to some of the news. And there's some really intriguing news because yesterday's Stori, of course, Stori is the new app that's coming out from the Design Sisters and Revolve. It appears as though they're going the route of the DAO. And I say that because they posted a TikTok video and they also posted this video on DeSo, which read, quote unquote, imagine if there was a social app that was built on a blockchain and controlled by a DAO. Now that really would be a Stori, and Stori, of course, spelled like their app, S-T-O-R-I. So that's news to me. It appears Stori is going to be a DAO, and we know, DAO is launching probably next week with the hard fork. So who knows? Maybe Stori will be launching their DAO when DAO comes. We'll have to wait and see. There's a dev hangout yesterday, and if you didn't have a chance to make it, I think only like 16 or so people did make it, but it was a great recap by Ty Fisher, talking about what's going on behind the scenes with this new hard fork. And Darian Parrish had a really great quote after the hangout took place, and that quote was, if you want to be bearish on DeSo, don't talk to Ty Fisher. And I couldn't agree more. I was there for most of the hangout. I had to leave a little early because I had to go take my kids swimming. But Ty Fisher's so bullish on DeSo. He's just like, when he talks about it, you just get excited. But he did talk about what the hard fork is going to be. The hard fork, which is supposed to come on Wednesday, although I'm hearing some news from Tyne that perhaps it will be later than Wednesday. According to his ETA, of course, Tyne, that hard fork might not actually go into effect until Thursday evening Pacific time because the blocks have been slower than normal. So sometime late next week, mid to late next week, we should expect the new hard fork to drop. And it's going to have some really great features. It's going to come with hypersync. And of course, hypersync is going to allow nodes to sync up in just 20 minutes instead of the previous 8 hours that DeSo nodes took to sync. And other blockchains, some blockchains take up to 5 days to sync. So, comparing DeSo to other blockchains, 5 days to sync a node compared to 20 minutes, that's really phenomenal. And I think, Piotr deserves a ton of credit for what he was able to do with the rest of the core team on creating this hypersync technology that's, really groundbreaking. We were told about, new groundbreaking technology that was coming. Some people believe this, some people are like, oh, it's just hype. But hype, it's not just hype, it's hypersync, and it's legitimate. It does take more minimum requirements than the previous software required. So nodes are going to need nodes are going to need higher performance, but core team is working on it. Ty said that they're working on bringing the minimum requirements down, but initially it looks like you might need higher requirements on your machine, on your node. Derived keys, that's also going to be part of the hard fork. And of course, derived keys, they're going to be a subset key of your wallet. So, you have a key that you hold yourself for your wallet that gives you and you only access to that wallet. But with derived keys, you're going to be able to have a subset key that only has certain permissions within your wallet. So users are going to be able to give apps permission to take certain actions on their behalf. And this includes things like diamonds or likes or coin buys or coin sales, but also subscription payments and other things that are going to be able to come about because of the derived keys. And, I know One Dolinsky is a big fan of subscription, so he has to be super excited about this. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited about it. The idea of having subscriptions, I know Pearl, they showed a screenshot where they're going to have subscriptions. So my guess is that maybe they're waiting for this hard fork before they release their app, because subscriptions tied in with the hard fork might be working, might be a pretty good feature. So we'll have to wait and see on that as well. But you know, I think that's a great. I think having the derived keys is something we absolutely need, and the dev community has really wanted. There's going to be an on-chain order book. We talked about this before. It's going to be the first non-custodial order book on any blockchain, according to Ty. At least he believes it is. It's so ETH, fiat, DeSo, Bitcoin, and other cryptos are going to be able to be transferred into DAO or other coins. So, you know, it's going to allow others from these other blockchains to kind of come into DeSo and, you know, take part in this order book and buy DAO tokens. I mean, DAO is only the first app that's going to be using the order book, the on-chain order book. So it's just one example. Other developers are going to be able to develop as well using the same on-chain order book that's going to allow, you know, ETH and Bitcoin and all these other cryptos and even fiat. Other devs are going to be built on it, and I'm excited to see what they end up building. Other devs can also build their own exchanges, which I think opens the door up to a lot of possibilities. Like what are we going to see, you know? And they're going to be, the exchanges will be essentially decentralized because they're running on the blockchain. There's going to be a huge marketing push for DAO and also for the order book. Ty said, I'm excited about this. I think we need to see some marketing, and I think we need to see more people flooding into DeSo to get things lively again. So those who attended the hangout, there were probably, like I said, 16 or so. They included Darian Parrish, Wondolinsky, Mubs, Rynelf, Conchi, M. Van Halen, Ty Fisher, of course, Patrick Allen, Careerin, Stargazer, and several others. I'm sorry if I'm missing your name. I did have to leave early, so I might have missed you. But more details, I posted an outline. There's a link above this video on DeSo, and you can see the entire outline of that hangout, at least that part of the hangout that I was there for, which was most of it. Also, DeSo released a really interesting video on YouTube explaining social graphs and how Web2 companies like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram own your social graph and use it to make profits from you. The video was actually narrated by Jacob Van, part of the core team. He does an awesome job with narration. He's done a couple of these videos so far, and just like the calmness in his voice, I really love. But he kind of just went into, like, you know, what Facebook uses the social graph for. Facebook actually invented the term social graph. I believe it was Mark Zuckerberg, according to Jacob Van. Facebook said that they were creating the social graph to help with user experience, but there are obviously other motives. You know, they want profit, right? So they want to profit. They show you more stuff like you want to see. They show you stuff that you have an interest in order to keep you on Facebook. And if you stay on Facebook, that means you see more ads and Facebook makes more money. But he went on to say that DeSo is a solution. Social media sites don't own your social graph anymore with DeSo. You do, and you can move it to different sites. Whereas on Facebook or Twitter, you get banned, you lose everything. You lose your account, you lose all your followers, you lose all the pictures you post, lose all the content you post. And this isn't really fair, right? It doesn't seem fair. But on DeSo, it's all yours, and you get to keep it, even if, you know, Diamond App decides to ban you for some reason, which I don't think they will. You have that data. You can just log into DeSocialWorld, and all that data, your followers, everything, is still there. You log into NFTZ, all your data is still there. You log into Supernovas, all your data is still there. So I think that's huge. Definitely check out that video. Again, the link's above this video on DeSo. OverClout is teasing something. Of course, we talked about how they're going to become a DAO. I believe we talked about that yesterday. They're teasing an upcoming NFT marketplace that looks really cool, I thought. So we're going to now have 2 NFT marketplaces that will be DAOs on DAO upon the launch of DAO. Of course, Supernovas and OverClout. It's going to be some interesting dynamics to see how that unfolds. You know, is there any competition? I kind of feel like with DeSo, there's very little competition, but, you know, they are going to be trying to get people to buy their DAO coins. It's going to be interesting. Do people split between the two? And, you know, like, you hear the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Do people, buy half Supernovas, half OverClout, and kind of play things from there? we'll have to wait and see. I think the launch of DAO is going to bring up a lot of really interesting things to watch. Natter also actually bought the OverClout DAO token NFTs yesterday, or I actually think it was early this morning. He bought one of each, one gold, one silver, one bronze, for a total of 291.2 DSO. So congrats to OverClout for selling those NFTs, and you're off to a great start. Congrats to Don Hardman and team. So It's Aditya has managed to show his coin price, his DSO coin price, next to his username on Twitter. I don't know how the heck he did this, but he's done it, and he's come up with a solution to do it. I think I keep hitting this screen thing. I'm sorry. So I don't know how he got there, but I think it's something a lot of people could use. And showing your coin price on Twitter could be beneficial, and it could be beneficial not only to you, but it could be beneficial to DSO in general. So congrats to It's Aditya, because he's always coming up with these brilliant ideas. GD Virtual Galleries has another announcement. It seems like they have an announcement every single day. And that is that Near Protocol is now interested in their virtual galleries. So congrats to GDS. He's on such a roll right now with Top Shot announcement over the last 2 days. And now Near Protocol gaining interest in his virtual galleries. It's great for him. It's great for DSO. And I think it's great for, NFT artists in general. WUN is going live with their biggest update since launching their beta product. I think that was in July 2021. I could be mistaken. Maybe it was June. But on Sunday, which is tomorrow, they're going live with this huge update. Of course, WUN is a fully responsive hybrid Web 2, Web 3 link in bio networking platform for creators. And if you haven't checked it out, you definitely need to check it out. We got to meet some of the guys in LA, and they're doing a fantastic job. But the new beta features for WUN are going to come with custom themes, emoji username NFTs. That's really cool. PFP NFT collections, PFP NFT verified avatars, crypto wallets, shout outs, mini bios, featured cards, the top 12, messages, filter by topic, social feeds, SMS notifications, PWA home screen icon. I'm not sure what that is, and referral program. So this is like a social media website that links everything together, and not just Web 2, but Web 3 as well. Not just Web 3, but Web 2 as well. So it kind of combines it all. And you can group yourself into categories. Like if you're interested in, the Philadelphia Phillies, you can group yourself into that and find other people with the same interests as you. So it's a really great app, and I think they're building out, and you should definitely check it out. DeSocialWorld, yet another big announcement is coming on Monday. They're teasing. We don't know what it is, but they've been on a roll. Them and GDS have been on a huge roll. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that big announcement by DeSocialWorld is coming on Monday. So just 2 days from now. It's pretty exciting. And Cloutpunk has something tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, Cloutpunk, of course, we mentioned this several times over the last, 2 weeks or so. Cloutpunk has decided to mint a new NFT series, Arctic Fox Pups, on Ethereum. And they are giving DSO OGs, those who are on DSO, the ability to mint a free one of these Arctic Fox Pup NFTs. And then if you're an OG, you get 9 optional mints for just 0.003 ETH, which is less than $7. So definitely check that out. In order to do this, you're going to have to join their Discord. Check out the link above or below if you're watching this on YouTube. Go to their Discord, go to the OG folder, and just paste your Ethereum wallet there. Now, the minting is taking place tomorrow for just a 3-hour period between 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're an OG, if you give them your ETH wallet, you're going to be able to mint between those hours, 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, Sunday. So definitely check that out as well. And the top hashtags of yesterday were number 1, DSO, number 2, music, number 3, NFT, number 4, photography, and number 5, Luna. Of course, that's with the Luna Terra debacle that's been taking place, which is probably partially responsible for crashing the crypto markets. And the top diamonded creators of the last 24 hours were Krasenstein. I guess we were the top diamonded creator. Thanks, guys. Followed by MP3, who's actually having his birthday today. Happy birthday, MP3. He's 28 years old. Congratulations. And, MP3 is a great guy. So just happy birthday. Followed by It's Aditya, the Devil, Michelle Lord. She's been up there a lot lately. Don Barnhard, Goldberry, Happy Rabbit, Mossified, and Don Hardman, of course, of OverClout. And welcome back. So normally I do this open prosper welcome back thing where I welcome back the people who have been gone for 30 days from DeSo who have come back. There are nobody too interesting today to talk about. Not that, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Everybody's interesting, but no one that like stood out to me like a verified account or somebody who had been really posting a lot on DeSo, vanished and then came back. But Chase Steele, he wasn't gone for 30 days, but he did come back and post. And he said that he safely secured his private keys now. I think they were on Google and he didn't actually have access to them. He was trying to figure out how to get access to them, but he's gotten them. He's back and he's also buying more DeSo, he said. And he also bought the coin of Dharmesh as well as himself. And he also bought our coin. So thanks so much, Chase, for doing that. That's awesome of you. He spent a total of over 697 DeSo on those 3 coin purchases. Chase is a whale. He's a big NFT collector. He has several crypto punks. He has several Bored Apes, and he was an OG of DeSo as well, who put a ton of money on here in the very beginning. But I think that's all the news I had for today. I hope everything went well. I know yesterday my mic was kind of like staticky at some point, so hopefully we didn't have that today. But you ought to let me know. And Brian should be back, I think, on Monday, but I'm not sure. But so I'm probably going to be doing this by myself again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.